Okay, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna do another rant. I'm really fucking tired right now, so I just have the lights off and everything. But I just turned on the TV and put on a random ass video, so there might be some like random ass flashes. So we're doing another rant about shit that I find really annoying and bad and not so good for humanity in general. So I wrote it down in my notes on my phone. So let's read out some of the topics. So little kids nowadays, like, they're just not as good as kids used to be back in like 2016, 2017. That most of the kids back then, like me, I was a kid back then. I grew up with the 360. I played Minecraft for like most of my life until like 2020. And 2019 is when I got the PS4 for Christmas, and for the rest of my days. But until now, I've been playing on that. But I do still have my 360 that I definitely do play on. And I'm being serious with that, literally. But yeah, kids nowadays, they're not the same as like kids back then, because we got my brother, for example. Like, no shit on my brother, but he's a fucking asshole to my mom. He yells, he fights back, he's an addict. Well, I mean, I'm an addict too, but like, I'm not as much of an addict as him. I actually go outside, I go on walks, I do actual shit outside without needing and relying on electronics. But he always plays on his tablet. He always is watching the TV. He's always doing shit that involves an electronic. And that just isn't good for him, like, at all. And he needs to start going outside more. That's no shit on my parents, but like, he needs to start going outside more. And that's just for kids in general. I don't see kids running around the neighborhood anymore. I used to play with kids outside when I was younger. But yeah, it's just, kids ain't kids anymore. And I think the big fault is electronics. And onto another thing that is kind of related to this, is people are really boring. They don't like, how do I describe it? They don't have actual interests. They're always going with the plan. They're always going with what you're doing or what other people are doing, and they're just leeching off of you, right? And like, people are so unoriginal and unfunny and just insufferable pieces of shit. Like, and that just goes for everybody, including me. Like, everybody's just kind of being an asshole, and nobody's original. Nobody's, like, just all of that shit. People are really, really, really boring, and we need to start actually bringing style back instead of random ass baggy sweatpants and like shirts, like, and the fucking sagging and all that, like sagging your pants. It just, you look corny. You look like a cornball, little bro. I don't care that you're underwear designer, that you just like PNCs or whatever the fuck they're called. Sagging is corny. And yeah, things in general are boring. And like, I don't want to seem like one of those chuds, but it seems like nothing really happens nowadays. Like, people, like, just, oh my god. It's just, people make shit boring. People that are boring make shit boring. And Like, I don't know really how to explain it. Like, they just have no, like, it's just nothing, it's basically nothing is really fun and cool anymore because of people being boring. Why is everything LARP? Like, listen, dude, I just got into the fucking, I just got into the, like, habit of listening to, like, random, okay, so my music taste, I really fucking love Orbital Gate. Orbital Gate is so good. I love Orbital Gate. They're one of my big bands that I really like. I went to one of their concerts, I think a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3. But yeah, I absolutely love Orbital Gate, and I love bands like that. But of course, because everybody's so fucking insufferable, they call me a poser, or they call me a LARPer. LARPer, like, LARP does not mean shit in that. LARP is what I do for, like, reenacting and shit. I LARP, and that's something that people need to realize, is that LARP is not what people say it means. LARP is live action roleplay. Just call them a poser. You absolute, like what? Why are you calling us LARPers? Just call us posers, little bro. So yeah, like, I hate the word LARP with, like, a passion. It just makes me pissed off whenever I see it on TikTok. Yeah, LARP. Like, shut the fuck up. Why does everything have a meaning? It's mainly names and, like, emojis and fucking whatever. Everything has a meaning for no apparent reason either. Like, for example, I like it when there are big pointers to tell that they're a bad person. Like, for example, like the flustered face and the like little angry emoji and their user, it means that they're a map. Like, I kind of like the fucking emojis, because it's a pointer to tell you that people are bad. But yeah, some of those things are good pointers towards like what kind of person they are. And oh my god, my face is so itchy. I don't know why. But I like how some of the emojis are pointers towards people being weird and degenerate people. But, like, with the helmet and shit, like the helmet in the username, apparently that means TCC. Now I'm like, what the fuck? Why didn't I know this? Because I was considering putting a helmet in my name, because I'm a big historical guy, right? Like, I was considering putting helmets in my name on TikTok, and now I'm like, wait, this means TCC. I'm not gonna do that anymore. And thank God I learned that what it meant is not what I'm trying to portray. But I was actually considering it for a minute because I didn't know what it meant. And everything has a special meaning for no reason. It just pisses me off, right? It's just annoying. I don't like how everything has a meaning. And reenacting in general, people in reenacting, they're really sensitive. Like, for example, we got my my tunic up here. This is my big bad guy tunic. This is my M40 Totenkopf tunic. It's and right, I've worn it to one event because I don't really have any US-front events that I can go to as TK. It's sad, but it's true. So let's just, yeah, reenacting. You can't reenact specific things because it's universally considered to be bad. And like with the Waffen SS, right? I reenact Waffen SS specifically. I don't reenact anything other than Waffen SS. I might do Confederate in the future. I'm not too sure, but I hate how people are like nowadays. They're like, yeah, you can't do this thing because it's universally considered to be bad. Listen, dude, like if some parts of history aren't represented because you find them to be bad, then we're going to repeat said history. And that's really fucking bad because we got Durlwanger, Totenkopf, like I have. We got a lot of units that are just fucking horrid that we need to have represented because what's the word? Because they are bad, you know? And now people some reenactments are like some reenactments in general don't allow Waffen SS. Like just oh my god. Like what are you doing, man? Like genuinely, unless if it's a battle. No, wait. No. That's not even reasonable, dog. Because most, if not every single fucking battle involved the Waffen SS. Other than like the Battle of Stalingrad, I'm pretty sure that was mostly, if not only here. If it's like a Battle of Stalingrad tactical event, then yeah, don't allow SS. If it's a Stalingrad, if it's just Stalingrad event in general, like some reenactments are acceptable. Yeah, but some events that are Western Front, most Western Front battles were SS and here, and excuse me, I'm hitting like a wall here. I'm trying to think of what to say after that. Yeah, some events are no longer allowing SS to go to them. And it's mainly because the Waffen SS is controversial. And that's just wrong. It's so wrong. I have nothing else. I have nothing more to say about that. Why is makeup, jewelry, and like painting on your nails, all that shit? Why is that considered feminine? Like, listen, bro. There are some of the most masculine people that I've ever met. Like, for example, Roderick. He's super fucking hot. I don't even have to say that as a gay man. Like Roderick Heffley, in the first, what is it, 2 or 3 movies, he's like really really attractive. And like he wears eyeliner, and I'm pretty sure he wears nail polish like me. And he's one of the most masculine men that I've seen in just like filming in general. So yeah, like why is that considered to be feminine? Like makeup is not feminine. If I was to say like makeup is not feminine, what is it? Nail polish, jewelry, all that shit is just really, it can be masculine if it's like it. If you're using it to be feminine, go right ahead. If you're like one of them femboys or tomboys, go right ahead. If you're doing it to represent the other gender, then I don't care. That's your tempo, just not mine. So yeah, like why is it always considered feminine to be wearing all that shit? So like we got a big one here. Why are people so fucking sensitive? Like, people need to man the fuck up. Like, not even just man the fuck up, but, some of the girls, most of the girls that I, talk to online, they're really fucking sensitive. They're also really gullible. They take anything as facts. And that's why most of the allegations spread, is because everybody takes everything as fact. And, that can be reasonable for some things, but with, like, I mean, with most of the racial slurs that I did say online, like the one really big one being the N word, I don't think it's socially acceptable to say that, or anything, but like, haven't most teenage boys said it at least once? I'm not trying to justify it, but like, most teenage boys have said the N word once or more times. And that's not just teenage boys at that, that's teenage girls too. It doesn't have to be most with them, but it's definitely some. I've talked to people in my last school that were as white as a fucking sheet, and like girls at that, the girls that were as white as a fucking sheet, and they were saying the N word, and like, people weren't sensitive about that, but when I say retard, people always comment on when I say retard. Like, not under videos and shit, but just, like, in general, when I say retard, they don't like it too much. But I don't really give a fuck, because it's a word. It's literally just a word. I can understand with the words that, like, discriminate against people, like, the N-word, the F-slur. The F-slur, if it isn't used, in a decent way, because basically the F slur can almost never be used in a decent way. And like, with most slurs, it's just not too good to say them. Like, but some words have been turned into slurs that definitely shouldn't be slurs. Like, retard shouldn't be a slur. Let me think. Other words, like, I don't quite remember what cunt means. I think cunt is a slur, but I'm not too sure. I'll search it up. Does. Yeah, it's directed towards women. It refers to the vulva and vagina. I just call people a cunt when they piss me off. Because it's a word that I learned because people said it online because they called me a cunt, so I call you a cunt. Fuck you. So yeah, why are people like so fucking sensitive, and why are they so gullible? That's my main point here, is that people, like, just in general, are really fucking sensitive. I feel like I'm restating a bunch of shit here, but this rant is gonna be really fucking boring because I feel like I should be producing more content to you guys, because that one video really fucking popped off, and now people are asking for more and more. Like, I'm genuinely just like a 13-year-old kid. I have zero video ideas, like fucking zero. Like, I know that you want more rant videos, but I'm not too sure even what to rant about, because like, I have one really big interest, and I have nothing else that I'm really interested about. Hell, I'm even playing a World War II movie right now. That's what's lighting up this room. Is it's 1944. The Estonian film. Really good film, by the way, if you want to watch it. But I love Star Wars and I love World War II. Those are my two big interests. And I have nothing else. So I have basically nothing to rant about, and that one video was meant to be a temporary thing. So, like, I just have nothing else. Like, that video has gotten the most views that I've ever gotten on a video in general, and most likes, most comments. And some of those comments were just kind of disturbing at that. Like I was kind of worried by some of them. Like most of them were talking about how I looked like a shooter, and like, what the fuck? Like, I'm I am obviously not a shooter, but like, there's the one guy that said I look, the one Therian bitch that said I looked like Andrew Kriegman, or and then there was one guy that said I shouldn't shoot up a mosque. Like, no shit. I didn't plan on it in the first place. And now that you're commenting on it, it just makes you look weird. Like, and you're just kind of like an asshole for saying that. Don't shoot up a mosque, please. Don't shoot up your school, please. School threat. All that shit was said. And, like, why are you. Why? I had an airsoft gun in the thumbnail. And if you can't handle a fucking airsoft gun, then you cannot handle my channel in general. I shoot real guns all the time. And you need to man the fuck up, bro. Like, genuinely, you are such a degenerate piece of scum if you think that I am a fucking shooter because I was holding up an airsoft gun in a thumbnail. You actual fucking buffoon. I genuinely hope you get some kind of help to improve your mental state and make you a better person. I don't know why that makes me so mad when people say that, but like, it just really affects me. Um, Jesus, I got choked up. So, yeah, like, people nowadays, like, they're just insufferable, intolerant, unnegotiable, like, they don't take my word, but they take somebody else's. Like, hell, even the guy that said I made and owned CP. Hold up. The guy that said I made and owned CP was named Retard Shooter. Like, why do you take that guy's word, but not me? A guy that is obviously not that degenerate. No, I'm not degenerate at all, actually. I think I might be because I own gore. Because, most of the gore that I own, it's pedophiles getting beaten up because I hate pedophiles. I hate pedophilia. All that shit. It's just disgusting. Um, so yeah, most of the gore that I own is, like, gore that I own is pedophiles getting their shit rocked and pedophiles getting beaten. So yeah, I could be labeled as a degenerate for owning gore, but if you can't handle gore, then you're really fucking sensitive. Well, unless if you're like 8, then I'm sorry. I am sorry that you're watching this in the first place. But I'm 13, obviously. Not obviously, but I'm 13, and, I was introduced to gore at 12. Bad, 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 bad. Just, not good. And with a lot of things that are introduced to, like, little kids, like 11 to 12-year-olds, that's when your mind is, like, still developing. Your mind develops until you're 26. But, like, you can get hooked onto shit when you're, like, 11 to, like, 14. If I was to make an estimate, like 14, maybe 15. But yeah, you can get really fucking hooked onto shit. Like, hell, I'm gonna admit something really fucking weird, but, like, I got addicted to porn for a while. Like, when I was 10, I was introduced to porn via some kids at my Christian school. Yeah, they were all girls, and they let me hang out with them. I'm not too sure why. I was in, what grade was it? I'm pretty sure they were in 6th grade, and I was in 5th or maybe 4th, I'm not too sure. And they were like, yeah, I watch porn all the time. You should start watching it too. And I was like, well, these people, they seem really cool and they watch porn, so why not I try it? So I got hooked onto porn for a while, and I'm obviously trying to quit now. And with masturbating in general, it can fuck you up. And it can make you make some really fucking bad decisions that you obviously wouldn't want to make. And that's why most pedophiles are pedophiles, is because they got too lost in the sauce and they started looking at kids. So yeah, bad shit. Just don't watch porn, man. Porn is so bad for you. And like what I like to imagine when I'm starting to like get onto that mood again, I'm like, just imagine 2 people fucking in front of you. Would that turn you on? No. Like 2 people fucking right there, I'd be like, whoa, what the fuck are you doing in my house, you dirty piece of shit? Get the fuck out. And like, just imagine 2 adults fucking in front of you. That's like a fucking crime because you're a kid, right? And or you can imagine the person that you hate, or 2 fat people. 2 fat people. 2 fat people fucking in front of you. Yeah, unless if that turns you on. Like, what the fuck are you what are you doing, man? 2 people fucking in front of you and you're turned on by that. No. That's just no. Yeah. But yeah. People can get hooked on this shit really fucking easily, especially at those ages. And that's really bad. Really, really bad. This lady's pissing me off. That's like really bad. And people need to stop showing porn to little ones. Just the guy that I showed the Ronnie McNutt video to. Well, it was completely it was a joke. I find Ronnie to be a joke. But that's just me because I don't know why. It used to be funny to me a couple of months ago. Well, it still is kind of funny to me, but it kind of died down after, holy shit, this movie's getting dark. After a while, I realized that was a real man that definitely, that guy most likely should not have died, and you can't say the same shit about people like, fucking Charlie Kirk. He didn't deserve to die, but he was a huge fucking asshole. Like, most people were like, no, my Big Daddy Kirky died. What shall I do now? You should, like, stop going, like, you should stop being on the right, dude. That's what I say. You should stop being a huge right-wing retard. Oh yeah, I want to talk about this shit. So, I had this one guy in my comment section, on the last video. Hold up. I had this one guy in the comment section of my last video that was talking about some, don't shut up your skull, please. Yeah, I don't plan on it in the first place. So, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, you are an AI and Trump supporter. It might be rage bait. I don't fucking know, but it's cringy at that. It's not even rage bait. It's just like corny. So let's go to my fucking video. So, we got me in the thumbnail, as I mentioned earlier, holding an airsoft gun. I think that's obviously airsoft, too. You can see the orange tip in the thumbnail, bro. And, there was this one guy, yeah. Somebody said, sick gun, and then somebody said, oh shit. I don't know if that's supposed to be flirting or not, and then we got, please do not shoot up a school. And then let's go to their account, Bart AI. And one of their videos, liberals crossing out over a normal president. Must watch. Trump won. Like, and then we got his first post. Aura? Aura? A guy got shot in the ear. No, not Aura. Assassination attempt, not Aura. Profile picture updates. Maybe I'll put a straight flag in honor of Pride Demon Month. This guy's a genuine fucking cornball. Look at this. AI slop at that. And also, this guy is the opposite of Christian. Happy birthday, Dad! 35th of May. That's your dad's birthday. That's his gift, apparently. I mean, you're like 11 years old, so I shouldn't be surprised that you're using AI as his only gift because you're a poor, insufferable piece of shit that, probably needs to get educated, mostly. That's my guess. And I think this guy, I think it's just rage bait at this point. Like, art is useless without AI. I think you are, like, a genuine fucking retard. Stop bullying until it's an AI artist. You are not an artist. You are a prompt boy. You only listen to Daddy Trump and your little AI prompts, little bullshit lies. So AI art, right? I'm a big art guy. I love art. I wish I was good at it. I've been trying to do I've been trying to replicate my art from, like, a year ago. No, like, in, like, 2020-ish, when I was still a homophobic retard, I used to be really good at art, and I used it for wrong. I drew this little picture of a little furry boy, or furry girl, or whatever. And I drew, like, a bunch of gore shit, and, bullets flying through, and Nazi swastikas, and, Italian flags. But it was a really good drawing. I wish I had it now, but, it was a really good drawing, but for the wrong reasons, you know? And, so, yeah, I don't draw shit like that anymore. I mainly draw landscapes, because that's the only thing I'm good at, So, yeah, we got retards like that in the comment section, and then we got, that one girl that I was talking about earlier, talking about how I looked like Andre Kriegman, or who was it? Dylan Klebold? Yeah, Dylan Klebold, the Columbine shooter. Yeah, let's see here, no offense, but you remind me of Dylan Klebold, or like Andre Kriegman from Zero Day, or just the scene where Calvin is ranting into the camera. Let's check their account right here. So, they are one of the people. I don't even know what to like, put them as, because they don't want to be people, they want to be animals. They are, Therian. Here's proof of it, actually. Then we got one of their other videos, and where they're with their little degenerate friends. Here, hold on. Let me find the comment. Did I show the comment? I'm not too sure. But you can look for yourself. You click the newest one, and then you scroll down a bit. So, yeah. I mean, don't put any hate other than the Trump tard.
in the comment section about the people, but yep. So yeah, I'm just thinking of more things to talk about because I really went off script there. I don't even know what I was talking about in the first place at the end there. I think it was a diversion of the last topic, which was people are sensitive. Yeah. It was about how the allegations spread and how I was really pissed off about that. Oh yeah, one of my friends betrayed me about all those allegations and shit. I defended him for fucking months in the group chat. Sorry, at night. At night, like I think it's what it's 2:28 a.m. right now. So at night I start spitting a lot. I don't know. I produce a lot of saliva. So yeah, just yeah. As I was saying, I defended him a lot of times in the group chat when people were talking about his girl and shit, and how he was a bit stupid for dating a girl online, which I can understand. You'll probably want an in-person relationship. This isn't like any hate towards him, but I just don't like you anymore because you were talking about me and my girlfriend in a group chat full of. It was actually in a server, a Discord server. I infiltrated it. What was it? A week ago? Maybe not even. I think it was like about 5 days ago. And people brought up this fake ass screenshot of me saying some crazy ass shit. Crazy shit. But like, my profile looks nothing like that, first of all. And second of all, why the fuck would I be that descriptive about something? You might have seen it, I'm not too sure. But like, why would I be that descriptive about something? Y'all know me, I'm not descriptive about shit. If you've texted me before, I'm not descriptive, like, at all. I am like the opposite of descriptive. I am very bland. I'm a boring ass person, unless if it comes to one of my interests, like World War II and like shit like that. I can be really, really pumped up about shit, and I can be really happy, really thought provoking, really like just a more descriptive person in general. But like with the shit that was mentioned in that screenshot, I'm not very fond of that. Obviously, I have very young siblings. I have a 2-year-old sister. I have an 8-year-old brother, and I have an 18-year-old older sister. I am the middle child. Kill myself. I am. I'm not ignored. It's just I'm like the in between of being a cool ass older brother and being the boring ass younger brother. Like it's like an in between of both of them. So that's what kind of sucks. I forgot what I was talking about, low key, but it just sucks to be in that water. You if you if you're like 13, 14, 12 even, that's when I started getting on Discord. Bad idea, bad idea. And it was mainly because of the guy that started up the allegations. I mean, the guy that started them up, I was friends with him 2 years ago, so he has a bunch of dirt on me, and I have some dirt on him. I just don't know how to transfer the shit from my Oculus onto my tablet. I would then show you more proof that he is not the best person. But everybody can improve a bit, and I hope he improves. I hope he has improved. I hope he turns into a better person, because better people are nice on this world, you know. And I wish for everybody to improve a bit on themselves, upon themselves. But yeah, it's just holy shit. This is a really long video. I just looked at the time on my the timer on my thing at the top. It says 39 minutes and 53. make that 40 minutes. This is my longest video. This is one of my longest videos. So, I say I'm gonna put something in the description if you want me to, if you want like an off script more kind of thing, you can skip to that part, but with like a more boring, well, in my opinion, it's a bit boring. With a bit of a more boring thing, it's at the start and at the end. I'm doing like a more of an off script thing, but yeah, it's just, it sucks to see that I was put into shit on that server. Big ol' fuck you to that guy. I don't want him to have any hate, but like I just don't like you because you were talking behind my back. Listen, dude, if you're gonna talk about me, then just don't do it in a huge ass server. Like that's just a big asshole move. Like it's just mean. And especially with you talking about me and my significant other, like, what the fuck, bro? Why are you talking about my partner? I went undercover as a 17th hater, and after that I made the big pop off video, and they tried criticizing that in the server. From what I've heard, they tried criticizing it in the server. But yeah, I don't see much wrong with it other than, oh, sorry, something funny popped up on screen. I switched from music, like a big music thing on screen, to a World War II movie, to Kamikaze Short Bus. Big cool YouTuber. Duh. I'm just thinking about, like, thinking of more to talk about, really. I'm getting, like, really fucking tired. I had one monster earlier, and now I'm just, like, fucking dying. I just really want to sleep. So, yeah, I might end it off here, maybe, if I don't think of anything more to talk about. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it off here. See y'all, talk to y'all in the next one. Bye.